Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Key coming at y'all boys with a brand new video. And today, we're going to go ahead and get into these Philly Bulls. You feel what I'm saying? HopOutBlick. We've done a lot of videos on him, a lot of videos on Philly. I damn near know Philly like the back. I damn near know Philly like Atlanta, man. I ain't never been to Philly. Well, yes, I have, but not for real, for real. I can walk through Philly and tell you everything. You feel what I'm saying? I know where the best spots to eat at, where not to go. The best spots, you know what I'm saying, to go have fun. Like, I know everything at this point. So with that being said, man, let's go ahead and get into this video on HopOutBlick. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
In September of 2023, HopOutBlick was arrested and charged in the death of 2 teens, among other serious charges. But what authorities say is his role in the April 2023 incident in the Northeast Philly, in which 5 members from PNB allegedly went to swap guns with another group of 5 teens from North Philly. The incident resulted in a quadruple shooting where 4 people were shot and 3 died. One of the teens who died was from Blick's side. His name was Leafy, and the 2 teens from North Philly, La from No Chill and Leak or Malik Ballard. When officers arrived at the scene, it was chaos. People on the street were shot and wounded, and the 3 teens were found strewn from the sidewalk all the way into the house. 17-year-old Malik Ballard was found shot on the sidewalk. 18-year-old Khalif Fresgy was located on the front porch, and the body of 14-year-old Salah Fleming was found inside the house by the doorway. All 3 were pronounced dead on the scene by the medics. There was also a 16-year-old boy who was shot and driven to Jefferson Frankfurt Hospital by a vehicle that police later called up with at Whitaker and Bingham Streets. 2 juveniles ages 15 and 16 were found inside that car and were taken into custody and later charged in connection to the deadly shooting, according to authorities. How the fuck they even find them? A gun was also recovered. 5 people from Uptown, HopOutBlick or Kazir Reeves, Khalif Fresgy or Leafy, Taj Lennon and Tyree Lennon or F.A., who are cousins, and B.D. or Kevin Yip. All are accused of attending a meetup to sell guns to some kids from North Philly.
Didn't the one up there in the middle die?
Or Salah Fleming, who was 14, Leaky or Malik Ballard, who was 17, along with 3 other people who I can't name at this time. Initials JB, AW, and RB. Tragedy struck that day as the gun sale turned into scenes that looked like gunfights at the OK Corral. Eventually, in the fall last year, authorities had F.A. or Tyree Lennon and HopOutBlick in custody. Authorities would bide their time taking this to trial, asking for continuance after continuance, as it seems they're having trouble trying to piece together a puzzle that would lead to convictions. And as to what exactly happened that day, they of course have their theories. The killings were a result of a gun swap gone wrong, Assistant District Attorney Sidney Pope said. On the afternoon of April 28, 2023, a group of young men from North Philadelphia were meeting at a house in Longcrest with a crew from Germantown. The plan was that both sides would bring guns and swap them, Pope said, a common practice among people involved in crime to get rid of, quote, dirty firearms that they had been used in shootings. The Germantown crew, though, intended to rob the other side of their weapons and cash, Pope said, but something went wrong and shots rang out from both sides. The 3 teens were killed and a 16-year-old was injured in the gunfire.
Just imagine being in that small
Blick gained notoriety and became infamous in Philly for his antics afterwards. He went on a run as his name and face was posted on the Philly's Most Wanted list, releasing music videos, mixtapes, and interviews while on the run.
Like, and I don't mean no disrespect, but these YNs in Philly, all of them look dirty. Like, even the ones who we think got money, like a OT7 Quantity, like, I've never seen that nigga with his braids fresh. It always look like his braids been in there for like 3 months. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, just rough. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is, bro.
In 2022, under the name Smoke PNB, he released a few songs underground before settling on a moniker, HopOutBlick. He then joined YBC Duel as partners in crime in the heyday of Philly Drill in 2022 and 2023. Blick from PNB and Duel from YBC collabed on many songs and racked up millions of views on YouTube and Spotify. If you want to learn more about HopOutBlick's full story, I have a 2-part documentary breaking down his situation and his gang's beef in more detail. One of the victims of the quadruple shooting in April 2023 was 14-year-old Salah Fleming, or La. La was family with Curry from YFA. Curry, who obviously has connections to YBC and Duel, took exception to HopOutBlick and Duel dissing his family member. Curry is currently doing 42.5 to 85 years for the.
So he killed your family member, but you let it
YBC
slide?
and Duel took exception to HopOutBlick and Duel dissing his family member. Curry is currently doing 42.5 to 85 years for the murder of 3 teens and the wounding of one of those teens' father in 2021. Curry and Duel have obvious history, as I said before. Curry and Blick were locked in before all this went down as well. Here's Blick posting Curry in 2021. The rift happened after Curry, who was incarcerated, told Duel and Blick to stop this and lie, or it's up for both of them.
Hold on, let's go back and read what he said. I don't do all that liability shit. You gotta drill something to be around 5, and I don't do no in the middle dick riding. The op shit. You would never see no Skrilla or no Hop Out Never Did shit around me. Cut the fuck up. Niggas be fool for real, man, but they dual friends. Free the innocent though, and I don't give a fuck who feels some type of way. Y'all
and Blick to stop this and lie, or it's up for both of them.
Torches. We not tied in.
Oh wow, I made this shit, I lost Switchy. They shoulda took me. L Curry doing BD. That's a big 3. We catch a nigga on these side, he getting Swiss cheese.
The new information released today as police try to track down those behind Friday's violence in Lawn Crest. The victims here range in age from 14 to 18, and one of the people police are trying to find today is a teenager himself.
And I ain't worried about this case because I'm spanking. I'm innocent and they know that. They just framing Blick. And Dukes asked me why I'm wanted. I said blame the snitch. I know that chop in, no talk, fling the whip. Like why they talking to the cops? That's not gangster shit. I watch my
Blick, you've been charged with murder. What do you have to say for yourself?
We fry a lot and he can't pop no more willies. Them big ass 40 holes like he felt the 10 milli. They should have played it smart and just gave up them glizzies. They made a wrong move and then my toilet off his switch. He took that risk and we shot
talking. Oh, this is the song that he was talking about, all the bodies in the murder. But so it seems like in the song he's saying that they tried to rob them and not the other way around. So it's like,
I felt it in his chest and he started spitting up. And Leaky got left on the sidewalk, he ain't getting up. We got 2 new Vicks, we call him double L for lying Leaky. We throw L's down for them and L's up for Leafy. Still I should have shot his gun, but he ain't get to squeeze it. And Leaky just was in the way, so they had left him leaking. You should have knew Kid was gonna tell because he was screaming. But you would have thought that died the way that he was bleeding.
First, Curry let his feelings be known on an IG story post, as well as a regular Instagram post. Blick decided to keep dissing lie. Duel made the decision to actually adhere to what Curry was requesting. It goes to show you how dual loyalties can put you in a vulnerable position of having to pick a side. YBC Duel went ahead and made it clear in the song when he said L's up for lie and Leafy.
I'm throwing double L's up, that's for lie and Leafy, but it's fucking no chills and L's down for Leafy.
Blick continues to diss lie to this day.
Them niggas thought they was our friends, them niggas thought wrong. Like young boy, get that shit up or you ain't going home. They thought that we was locked in, but they misunderstood. If only I still had my twin, it should've all be good.
Kaiser Reeves or HopOutBlick didn't need a fancy set, special effects, or even a change of clothes for his latest music video. He had everything he needed right there in his cramped, dimly lit, dirty jail cell on State Road. The 20-year-old rapper was arrested in September of 2023 and is awaiting trial for the double homicide I spoke of earlier. But that didn't stop him from dropping a new song and a full-on music video filmed from inside the Quran Fromhold Correctional Facility. I believe he got his hands on a contraband cell phone to make it happen. In the music video for I'm Still Alive, Blick stands in his orange jumpsuit, rapping straight into the camera. His background says it all. Stained walls, a filthy metal toilet, and Chi-Chi's getting cold in the background. Blick has been locked up since September, as I said, charged with a long list of serious crimes. 2 counts of murder for Salah Fleming and Malik Ballard, attempted murder for the other teen that was shot that day, robbery and illegal gun possession. His latest stunt didn't go unnoticed. Prison officials searched his cell the day after he filmed the music video and found the cell phone. Smuggling contraband in the
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. You might not have nobody in there that you really could trust or this, that, and the third, but if you're smart, you would at least duck the phone off to another cell on your block, like until it dies down. Like, you're dumb as fuck. You just released a video from inside of jail with jail, like You got to remember that these niggas is 16 and 17. You're dumb as fuck.
Jails is nothing new, but lately, with staffing shortages leading to fewer cell searches, it's becoming an even bigger issue within the jails, according to officials. Experts warn that this lack of enforcement makes it easier for inmates to sneak in banned items, fuels violence, and gives people like Blick the tools to pull something like this off. The city's Department of Prisons insists they're cracking down. In a statement, they said getting rid of contraband is a top priority. They brought in a new security director, expanded their canine search team, and installed body scanners to x-ray incoming inmates, which they've been had. I don't know why they said in the article they just installed it. Whether that'll be enough to keep phones, cameras, and everything else out of their hands is still up for debate. But bro, to be
honest, bro, the inmates, like, they can't really bring shit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the guards and shit who's doing the weird shit, bro, for the most part, and bringing shit in. It's not the inmates, bro. Y'all need to check who the fuck working for y'all. What the fuck?
Assistant District Attorney Sidney Pope, who is the prosecutor on Blick's case, isn't going to be happy to hear about the news. Blick is currently in a hole for administrative segregation and will probably remain there until his trial later this year. The chase for clout and internet fame is put front and center in this story. Blick has made questionable decisions his whole life, so this isn't really that surprising. It's actually sad to see the length that some people like him will go to stay relevant. The even sadder thing is that without all of Blick's antics, he actually has a chance at beating his case. Facts. I, of course, am not a legal expert, but what the prosecution presented as direct evidence was not very convincing in my opinion. I go over all of this in the video I made the day after his preliminary hearing last year.
A prosecutor must still prove every element of the offense beyond a reasonable doubt before the jury can convict someone solely based on circumstantial evidence. The prosecutor must convince the jury that the only reasonable conclusion that can be drawn from the circumstantial evidence is that the defendant is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Very, very important. This can be difficult, especially in situations where the circumstantial evidence may point to other possibility or reasonable explanation. This is exactly the situation Blick finds himself in.
He look a lot older than 14,
link him to the crime. His biggest piece of circumstantial evidence he's going to have to overcome is that CIU expert and his lyrics. His lyrics, as I've said before, are going to be very problematic.
I know that they were cool enough to be able to link up and doing this gun trade, but it's kind of crazy to me where it's like, you supposed to slime some niggas out that don't got no mixed ties just to keep shit how it is, but basically this shit right here could have divided PNB and YBC for real, but Curry is in jail, so who the fuck really cares? And Duel is dead.
For him in this case.
So the connection can
Sidney
still go
Pope
on.
Said "HopOutBlick" rapped about the shooting afterwards.
Maybe,
and played a song in which he and Taj Lennon, known as Baby Stu, talked about stealing Fleming's gun from the scene.
Forever been a dub, cause I can't get my brother back. Salah died with his gun, we took his cousin get. Leaky died cause he was there, that got his melon Kurt. Free Lil Sai played the field like he a running bitch.
How the fuck this nigga thought he wasn't going to jail?
Got left on the sidewalk, he ain't getting up. We got 2 new Vicks, we call him double L for lying leaky. Nigga, we throw L's down for them and L's up for Leafy. Salah should've shot his gun, but he ain't get to squeeze it. And Leaky just was in the way, so they had left him leaking. We said the new chair was gonna tell cause he was fucking.
When the song was played in court Tuesday, FA appeared to sing along.
News outlets picked up on Blick's stunt and wrote about it, but the bloggers did as well. Whatever spotlight Blick wanted, he has now. I know the other inmates aren't going to be happy about having their cells stripped daily and all the extra attention the jail is receiving. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Thanks for.
That reminds me of the anti-the-menace shit. This dumbass nigga had a big ass sword in the middle of the fucking Fulton County jail, got the whole block shook down, like dumb as fuck. Like, nigga want to prove that he just so about it that you're fucking up everybody else trying to prove something to niggas who not in jail. Who the fuck wants to be in jail? If you can go and tell all them niggas, hey, look, y'all can get out of jail right now. Y'all ain't got to do nothing. Just come on out. They're going to leave. Nobody wants to be there, bro. You feel me? Everybody wants to be on the street doing whatever they want to do with their life. But that's no here nor there. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. This nigga is just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. He's single-handedly going to put himself in jail because all the evidence that we had seen and all the videos that we watched, it's like they don't have no proof for real besides a rumor. Then they picked everybody up. You know what I'm saying? They had enough quote unquote circumstantial evidence to lock them up and charge them. but that's not enough to get a jury to convict somebody. So with that being said, we in and out. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Key checking out. We on the road to 10K. Just hit 8600. I almost said 86,000. I'm waiting on it. We gone.